It's funny. Me and Lenny Lane and Lodi
Sure, you
were
guys.
trying
Yeah.
to. We were trying to do a gimmick to try to get an AEW
Mm,
because Lodi's training Arn's son up in Charlotte, like training him
okay.
how to wrestle. Because
Okay.
Lenny's got a school up there in a personal training gym.
Okay.
So yeah, but it hasn't worked out yet. So who knows?
Well, they're gonna need talent if as long as they keep growing.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah. But they got some great talent up there though now.
Yeah, but you know what? I'm gonna say this to you. It's that people still look who gets the most pop. People get most pop are the people who've been there already or who was famous back when.
Yeah.
That's why they got so many. That's why they got when Arn, don't bump anymore, who doesn't wrestle anymore. You get these names that coming in. Even some of the guys they're bringing in from WWE were people
Yeah.
from 10 years ago.
But so did you watch the last pay per view they had, the AEW? Did you
I,
see?
yeah, I
Did
did.
you see Kojima wrestle?
Yeah,
He had a hell of a match with I
yeah,
think it was
but
Moxley.
here's the problem. Well, this is a great segue to that. Okay, they're doing a relationship with in Japan.
Yeah.
They brought Yuji in. Remember?
Oh yeah.
Yuji got a great pop because people remember Yuji from WCW days when I used to
Yeah.
manage him.
Yeah.
Okay, so and they had a great match. They brought Kojima in. Kojima is same level as Yuji in Japan, right? But he was never in the U.S. He never had a
Yeah. I
name.
don't remember him ever wrestling in the
That's
US.
right. So here's the problem. They bring Kojima in, who's well respected in New Japan, you know, and they kind of have a match, kind of short build up. Match was good.
Yeah.
Match was good,
Yeah, it was.
but no story, right?
Yeah, no story, no.
He gets killed. Okay. Music hits. They bring in Minoru Suzuki
Yeah.
without any story.
But they build him up as he's walking to the ring.
Yeah, but come on, man.
Yeah,
And,
I agree with you, but
no,
that's all the build up.
he's a legit shooter.
Yeah.
He was with God, what was it? Lion Den.
The Lions
in
Den, yeah,
Japan.
with Ken Shamrock.
Yeah, and those guys. And they used to call them we call them shooters, the
Yeah.
hookers. The
Yeah.
old timers used to call him hooker. He was a legit submission wrestler.
Yeah. He's a mean son of a gun too.
And his character, and I don't know how true it is, but Yakuza enforcer kind of guy, right?
Yeah.
And he's legit, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, people like us know, but the average fan nowadays, the young kids don't know that.
That's exactly where I'm going.
Yeah.
So they, announcers pumping it out as much as they could.
Yeah.
But what does that match mean? Nothing.
Yeah, but I think they booked another match with Moxley and him.
Yeah. They're going to do a tag match now.
Oh, is it a tag match?
It might be happening this evening.
But I tell you what, though, I worked Kojima several times in all Japan.
Great.
And when I first went over there, he was the top guy.
Yeah.
Like he was. I mean, he was upcoming. I mean, he was it.
He was much smaller than he is now.
Yeah, he was still built pretty good though.
Was he?
He always, to me, I always loved Kojima, man. From the first day I met that guy, he was unbelievable.
Short and stocky.
Yeah, he's pretty stocky. He was in good shape when I met him, and that was in probably 2000.
Yeah, that was probably
2001 too, maybe.
That's probably height of where he was at,
Oh, he was huge over there then. He was so over.
Yeah.
But when he goes up to the ring and does that stuff where he's over in Japan, he did that on that pay-per-view, and people farted on it because they don't know, which no pop at all. Which I was like to myself watching it, going, yeah, I started screaming because I remember him doing that over there.
Right.
And I enjoyed seeing him just because I know, I know
because
Yeah,
yeah. But unless you're New Japan fans or
Yeah.
Japanese pro wrestling, they're going like, "Who's that guy?"
Yeah.
Oh,
But yeah, it was a shame they did that to him because.
Well, that's what I mean. That's why I'm going. As far as the guy who nurtured that relationship between New Japan and WCW.
Yeah.
I see that going on. Goes, well, gee, I wonder what New Japan's thinking.
Well, who do they got there now doing that kind of thing for him? Do you know?
I have no idea.
Because they need somebody like you there to kind of give more respect to the guys.
Yeah, and that was really, that was my job. What worked really good with WCW New Japan was because Eric was on one side, we had Masa Saito on the other side, and they had a symbiotic relationship in the sense that they trusted each other because that's how business is done in Japan.
Oh yeah.
Masa never told us how to use Muda, Chono, their top guys that was
Yeah.
over here, never told us, how to book them, and vice versa. Eric never sent Ric Flair, sent Luger, Sting, those guys over there, never told us how to book those guys, because they kind of trusted. Massa understood who they were.
Yeah.
American guys were, and between Brad Ringen and I knew who they were. I would go, hey, this is their top guys. You know,
Yeah.
we got to create a story, or you can't just job these guys out.
No. Well, that's the trouble with America compared to Japanese style. It's way more respect in Japan than there is in the States.
Right.
And I mean, immediately you know that as soon as you get over there.
Well, yeah, and like Minoru Suzuki's here for a couple weeks, right?
Yeah.
They could have done so much with him on TV. They could have shot a great vignette, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So people know who the hell he is, how scary he really is.
I don't know why they didn't do that though.
That's what that's the point I'm making, is that they could have easily done that.
That's kind of the old WCW mentality.
Right. And they could have him come in and snap few ankles on matches, building up to him, his matches Moxley.
Yeah.